Have you been muted this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
No.
let's try this again.
Not anymore. Child.
We're muted this whole time. You know, it's not a podcast at Leave It at the Table without a little malfunction. Anyways, welcome back to Leave It at the Table. I am your host tonight, Danielle, and tonight I'm joined by Lacey, Rachel, and Michaela. How are we doing tonight, ladies?
Hey.
Doing good. Good. So tonight, it's going to be about a bunch of random jibber-jabber talk. I do have a few questions prepared for y'all as well. But first, I think the ladies or the audience wants to know about the husbands, right?
That's what we've been told.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the husbands really just want to know about the
I think they
husbands.
want to know
the
like
inside
what they're
scoop.
doing wrong.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
As we look over at Drew.
They're using this as an excuse to be a
It's
fly
like a
on the
free
wall.
pass.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What would you talk about if you were talking about your
Right.
me to your friends?
Let's do
like,
girl
what
talk, but
would
I
you
want to
say?
listen.
Yeah, but I want to be there.
I need to know.
Exactly.
Drew
And
Drama
Drew is playing
queens.
fly on the wall.
He sure is. He's over there in the corner.
Drew is over here in the corner, you know, keeping quiet. So, ladies, how are we doing tonight? How was everyone's week? How was work? How was life?
It's been busy,
Busy.
but it's good. You know, this super moon. What was it?
The blood moon.
Blood moon. We were feeling it.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine, but we were feeling
yes.
it.
It was really pretty. I saw a bunch of the pictures afterwards. The Statue of Liberty. I don't know if y'all saw that. The moon is literally like on top of the torch, and it looks so pretty.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And the space launch pictures. What was it? Yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Those.
That was cool.
Beautiful.
I've missed all of this. I must have been under a rock this week.
You've been too busy. And she's like, I got practice. I got shows. Speaking of which, I saw your saw pictures from your show last week, and I gotta ask a question. You
Yes.
have beautiful long hair. You wear it down. Does it ever get caught in like the silks or anything like that?
Yes, I have ripped my hair out before.
See, that's a nightmare. Because when I had long hair, it always gets stuck in my armpits. So I was thinking I could not just.
Yes,
Awful.
I have been like doing certain things where you have to wrap and pulled my hair out.
A lot of the
couldn't
girls
imagine.
had their hair in either up or in braids or something, and
It's a risk.
yeah, you were really brave. I mean, well, in general, to do that, you have to be very brave because
Yeah.
you're like really high up in the air, and then
And that's
You know,
one of my biggest fears. I'm
I don't
terrified
like-
of heights.
mhm.
Don't like heights.
it's a fear of falling.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just like I don't want to die. So
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't want to do it. Like I don't want to see
I
my
know
death
it's gonna
coming
hurt.
towards me.
So-
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not afraid of heights, but you would be surprised there are actually a lot of women that do it that are afraid of heights.
I believe it.
that's one way to conquer it, honestly.
It's a great
'cause
way to face your fears.
you know, there's a mat down there, so
Yeah.
it's gonna
What's the
hurt
worst that's gonna
less.
happen? You're gonna
Yeah.
maybe get a concussion. It's fine. You heal from those.
You start learning to trust yourself.
Yeah. It's like I did cheerleading a lot for 6 years, competitive cheerleading. So whenever I learned new forward skills, I was terrified of always going forward, never backwards, but always forward. And we would always learn this big pit. I broke every finger, I swear, every finger learning how to do forward skills.
Oh my god.
So I understand like the fear of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Very brave.
Absolutely. All right. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, ladies. How are our husbands? He wants to go first. Like, have they been lately? Have they been behaving?
Drew's like,
She doesn't take directions from you, sir.
right.
By the way, we can all hear you because you're so loud.
No.
What do
You
we
wanna
want to
go first?
know?
Yeah. go? I
Whoever,
don't know.
whoever, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle's been good, I guess. I'll talk about him. You know, we've all been going through the sickness, and he's been, you know, really stepping up, and just we're sharing the
Load.
The load, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty equally. I mean, if one of us is not feeling the best, I mean, I was sick. I had what I think was pretty sure was COVID, and just kicked my butt, and he just, you know, just rolled with it and, you know, kept going. And then he got sick after that and was probably the same thing, to be honest. And then, you know, we just kind of take it back and forth, and it's nice to work with the flow. I mean, we don't spend a whole lot of time one-on-one with each other, so the little time we do get together is nice. So it makes it that much better, I think. But we've started getting up in the mornings and either walking or just this week we've done that, but walking around the neighborhood. We got walkie-talkies so that if Carson wakes up, he can call us. And he doesn't freak out because he doesn't like to be by himself and he will lose his mind. So it's been nice. We did that one day, and then we did a YouTube workout in the living room together one day. And that extra hour before we get the kids up has been a good little time to spend together. So
I like that. Whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour without the kids, it's always nice to spend time with each other.
Yeah, it's been nice. I mean, I'm not a morning person, so it's been a lot to just get up at 4:30 in the morning.
Ooh. Ooh.
Because we have to get them up
Yeah.
and moving. So 5:30 is about the time that we start working on them because they don't want to get up either. So it takes 20 minutes to actually get eyeballs open and movement from them. So
I imagine.
we just, do what we can. But it's been nice this week. So probably something we'll keep doing. Hopefully.
Good. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's so sweet. I love that you guys are being intentional about setting time
Yeah.
aside to be with each
Yeah, because there for a while, it's just kind of was on the back seat. Not that anything was wrong. It was just a
You
lot
noticed
of.
it too?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the colors changed.
Yeah.
Maybe. Not that, we just weren't focused on each other. We knew we were good, so we had to, work on everything else until we could get back into a better spot to really lean into each other more. And we leaned on each other through all of that, but it was,
I
wasn't
like that.
spending one-on-one time. It was like, hey, you good? We're good. Okay, we're cool.
All right, perfect.
All right, let's keep rolling. So,
I like
Well,
that.
and it's hard when you have tiny humans that you are trying to keep alive.
Yes.
And it's like, you can feed yourself. And
yeah, I think we're finally
It's
to the point
hard.
they're old enough that they're kind of self-sufficient. No, I mean, not really. They're still right here all the time. But it's a little bit better than it was. So.
Lacey, how are you and Ben?
Ben and I are great.
Good.
So we're doing really good right now. So he's busy with work, and busy chasing after crazy toddler that's beautiful. But he's hanging out with her tonight, and so they're having a little daddy-daughter
That's
date
sweet.
night
Mhm.
situation thing. So that's really sweet. But we've been working on just different projects and goals together lately, and that's just been my love language is quality time, and I'm I don't even care what that quality time looks
Yeah.
like. It's do you want to mop the floor together? Let's do that.
Let's wipe the walls.
Yes. And I'm let's
Just be here
clean
next
the
to me.
window. So it's yes. It's just watch me fold the laundry. I don't care.
Just talk to me, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, just that time together, the itty bitty moments that you get. I love it.
I
So.
like that. I like that. Michaela, you and Drew?
Andrew have been good.
Good. A supportive husband lately.
Yes, he's been very supportive. He's been super great because I've been bopping around super busy. And last week specifically, I was working late almost every night, and then also had practice 3 times that week. So before the show, and then of course the show and rehearsal, and then we had a news thing that was the day of the show. Anyway, we've barely seen each other. But he's been super great and very gracious for me to be doing that. Although I can say I put in my fair share of time.
That is very
We
true.
all know how much Drew plays softball.
Yes.
Yes.
He plays a lot almost every weekend, right?
Oh, he can't respond.
Oh, that's right.
We
He
both
shook
like,
his head.
right?
Yeah, right?
He's not on the show.
No.
He's not here.
Right. He's not supposed to be here.
Yeah, almost every weekend he's playing,
Yeah.
basically.
For a while, it was 3 times a week, which is a lot.
That is a lot.
That's tough.
I
Yeah.
mean, I played 2 times a week years ago, and I thought that was a lot.
Yeah.
Getting older.
Do you go out there when he plays, or you just kind of that's his space? You let him have that
It's
space.
kind of
Yeah.
It's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
Occasionally, I'll go just to support, but it's really not my jam.
Not your vibe.
Yeah.
It's understandable. It's a different atmosphere out there, to be honest.
Yeah. It's like, and there's a great group of people there, and now I know more people, so it would probably be more fun.
Yeah.
But at first, especially, I was like, I don't like sports. I don't want to go sit in the hot
bored.
sun.
It's
I'm
hot.
bored. I don't know anyone here. And Drew's like trying to accommodate me, which felt like I was in the way, you know,
Yeah.
because he's like leaving the field and trying to come sit with me and hang out. I'm like, like, I'm
It's
just
fine.
gonna let you do your thing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's okay. Go ahead. Go be
Yeah.
with your friends.
Yeah. And then I use those nights to like, because a lot of times those are the nights that I have to myself.
Which
And
is nice to
it's
get
very
sometimes.
nice. Yeah. Those are the nights that I like reset and hang
Yes.
out or like meal prep or do
Yeah.
whatever that I need to do for myself. So it works out.
That's good. That's good.
Good balance.
Yeah.
That is a good balance. I like hearing about all y'all's like. I don't know what it's like to have a husband, so hearing everyone's like, yeah, everyone, it's good work-life balance. I'm like, yeah, I agree. I have no idea. I can't agree. I have no idea.
It's
What am I talking about?
I mean, it's interesting to like navigate your life with another
Mhm.
human,
Yeah.
because
Like
you really do have to like work around what they're doing and what you're doing, and
a lot of compromise.
yeah.
Lots of compromise.
Mhm.
All my friends they're all married now, and I'm so happy for them. Like, I'm happy for everyone. I've known Rachel since 6th grade?
Something like that. Yeah, a really long
for
time.
a really long
Aw.
time. So I love like seeing her happy with Kyle, and I've known Kyle for like 10 years now, and getting to know Drew. I keep looking over here like you can speak. I'm so sorry. I have to like put like a blinder up
Yeah.
so I don't see
Right.
him like a horse or something. And getting to hang out with you again on the podcast and getting to know you a little more. I really enjoy that. And then next week we'll have your husband, correct? We're going to have the boys take over next week on the show. I may or may not be here. We haven't decided yet. I might be a Drew of that show. But we're going to have... Where's my clipboard? Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm so organized. Next week on the 12th, we're going to have Ben Maxwell and Matthew Morgan accompanying with Kyle and Drew. I have no idea what they're going to talk about. Maybe deep feelings about their wives. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. After next week will be the 19th. And the 19th, we are going to announce our giveaway winner. I want to go ahead and throw that out. Kyle, if you're listening and watching, go ahead and share that giveaway post so everyone can enter once again. As many times as you share it and comment on it and like this post, you gain an entry to it as well. And don't forget to follow the pages that are tagged in for extra entries. Tag your friends for more entries and so on. We do have some great prizes. So hopefully...
I know, I'm jealous that I can't enter because I want some of those things. I'm like,
My mom said the same. She's like, I would enter, but I don't think it's fair, blah, blah, blah. Just enter. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What are the chances? If we pull your name, we'll pull another one. we'll create
They
your
can
own
still
little...
share.
Yeah, we'll create your own little gift basket on the side. All right. So I have prepared a few questions because March is International Women's Month.
Woo, woo, woo.
Woohoo! Because
Yeah.
women run the world. All right.
that's right.
And March 8th is Women's Day. So I just want to talk a little about the women in this room and what shaped them into the women they are today. So just a few questions.
I'm
Some are-
nervous.
Some of them are a little deep. They might be uncomfortable. If they are, just let me know and I'll skip past it. Something super easy. Super easy. Whoever wants to go first, go right ahead. What's something that you have accomplished that your younger self would be proud of?
I would say working a full-time job, being full-time in school, and being full-time pregnant all at the same time. And I graduated. I passed my boards, and I got into the field that I wanted to, all before having said child. And and I made it. I did that, and I was working at just David Snowballs, but that was a hard job, and I was on my feet all the time, and I was working there probably about 40 hours a week, as close to it as I could, all while going to school and doing clinicals, and just I worked my butt off, and I did it. And I think that if I had told that to my middle school or high school self, that I would have been like, you are freaking crazy. Like, how the heck did you do that? And I don't know how the heck I did it, but I had Kyle there to support me, and a big supportive family, and that's probably the only reason that I made it through it all. But I'm really proud of myself for doing that.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah, that is really. You should be proud. That's a lot of work for one person to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
That's a lot to balance.
Yeah.
It is.
Managed to. Thankfully, it was a relatively easy pregnancy, and I think that made it a lot better. But I didn't have time to think about how I felt, so I just did it. So I guess.
But isn't that women though?
Yes.
Exactly.
We just like do the
persevere.
thing that needs to be done.
It would, if it needs to be done, we get it done, and no
Right.
matter what we have to go through to do it. It's, we set our minds to it, and
We get it
We
done
do.
no matter if we're sick, don't
Yep.
feel well,
Yep.
no matter what's going on in
You
life.
just
We
suck
still
it
got to
up.
show up.
It's true.
Some days I wish I could just have a man cold.
Right.
For real.
I just want a
Get the
man
man
cold.
flu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Just
Crawl
to
back in
lay
the
in
bed.
bed and whine all
Yes.
day.
Yes.
Can you bring me some water?
My throat hurts.
Drew gave me a look. I think that my younger self would be proud of starting a new business, especially I never really saw myself living in Florida, but starting a new business where I didn't grow up or not around like my parents are here, but not like my core friend group, So still relatively new to the area. But yeah, starting a new business and like working hard, doing my own thing, and so young. Like I always kind of saw myself working really hard and trying to like work up in the business world, but being an entrepreneur was definitely a little bit of a surprise to myself. But has been super awesome and very rewarding.
And you're great at it.
That's
Yeah.
You found something that you love, and you're good
Yeah.
at it, and you rocked it. It's awesome.
I was very fortunate to find something that I was passionate about young, because I feel like a lot of people don't have that luxury, and they're just like are kind of constantly looking for something. And I like just I don't even know if it was something that I was originally that passionate about, but I just decided like this is the thing that I'm gonna go for. And the more I got into it, the more I loved it. But yeah, it really has worked out.
That's great.
No complaints.
That's great. Yeah. We love women succeeding.
Yeah.
Boss babe.
Yes.
I guess my younger self would be proud of me for cleaning my room like last week. Like it was. I'm just kidding.
I'm like,
I know. I was about to say, no, I feel
No,
that. Feel
Honestly.
that.
For real.
No, I always got grounded for having a messy room, and as an adult, I still have a messy room, and it's just like
I can't help it.
It's just a thing. Sorry. No, I guess the thing that I'm kind of proudest of is becoming a mom and having a C-section. Because I was not planning on that. I was terrified of having a C-section, and I like when it was over, it was like, that was awesome. I did it. Like I was so proud of it that, and I've got this beautiful baby girl, and I just faced the scariest thing in my brain. So I was very, very proud of that.
I like that. I feel like a lot of people see like C-sections as like the weaker way out in a way. Because I always see like people like bashing like, oh, you didn't do it naturally, blah, blah. It's like sometimes you can't.
Honestly, it's scarier
Yeah.
because they literally cut open like
It's a surgery.
6 layers
yeah,
or something
while
of
you're
your
awake.
body, and like then they sew you back together, and
Yeah.
it's like
They just
don't
take out
they-
this human.
and then they expect you to just go
Yeah,
on like
walk on
normal.
out. Yeah.
Right.
Like you didn't get absolutely annihilated. Like,
And,
They
like,
literally
saw-
don't they literally have to like set aside like move organs
Yeah.
out of
Yes.
your body?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like
they're on the table next to you
Right.
while they're taking out your child, and then
And
they
they
gotta
just
put it
tuck
all
them
back,
back
in. It's
in.
like,
it's also one of the only surgeries that you are awake during.
mhm.
Like
Yes.
you would never catch a man lying on a table
It-
with them cutting his
Never.
abdomen open.
No.
like
No.
never.
Even if
Absolutely
you
not.
mentioned the like vasectomy, and they're like,
I need 7
Yes.
Valiums.
yeah,
Yes.
Right.
so you need to put me out
Knock me
right
out.
now.
Right.
It's like it's calm down. You get numbed up, and it's
I'll
like
give you
2
an ice
seconds.
pack.
Chill out.
Yeah. Not,
So-
but women have to get an IUD without any
Without
pain.
pain.
No,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just insane to me.
Yeah.
All right.
It's insane.
A lot of people don't like understand the pain that like something so little and minute causes.
No.
It's insane. Like it's you would just want to rip your entire body apart.
Crazy.
And that's what they say about giving birth. It's like fracturing 20 bones at the same time. So that's absolutely insane to endure that amount of pain at once.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
And somehow we
couldn't,
forget
yeah.
it, and then we do it again. Why do we do that?
Yeah, you
I
guys
don't know.
are
I
making it sound very
Yeah.
good, to be
I
honest.
just can't imagine I love babies. And
Yeah.
when they're babies, once they start talking back, it's like okay.
A little different.
Yeah, once they like stayed babies, they're so cute, but God, I couldn't
That's
imagine having
why
one.
we do it again, because the babies that are really cute.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
They trick you.
Yeah.
And then they grow up and you're like, wow,
Ah.
I had a lot of y'all. All right. This is a good one. So, who is a woman in your life who deserves more recognition?
Me. I'm just kidding.
I was about
I was
to
gonna
say,
say,
Honestly,
actually,
yeah.
get it.
Okay, I know this, I don't know. It's going to sound like an easy answer, but like my mom and my mother-in-law, they are both just wonderful and selfless, and I call them my unpaid therapist. So, cuz like I'm 37 years old and I will still call my mom and I'm just like, you are not going to believe what happened today. And I just love that. And I got really lucky. Like, I was really nervous about having a mother-in-law, and because you hear all the horror stories and whatever.
like the
and
monster-in-laws.
Yes. And like, I'll call her, you are not gonna believe what your son did today. Like, and she'll take my side, and I love it.
That's awesome.
We love that.
She's like, I know exactly who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm sorry
sorry.
about that.
Yeah.
I should have told you.
That was my fault.
That was
yeah.
my bad. Yes.
I'll take the blame for that one.
I was gonna go the mom route,
Yeah, that's
as
the
well,
first thing that comes to mind, honestly.
but since we already did that one, I would say my 2 best friends are probably women that I think don't deserve as much recognition, or don't get as much recognition as they deserve. Careful. But yeah, they're both just like, I was gonna cuss. They're both like just really boss babe women, like making stuff happen in their lives, and amazing people, amazing friends, and I don't think they always recognize that about themselves, but they're inspiring to be around.
I like
That's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
I like
That's
that.
so sweet.
Yeah, that is.
Well, I guess that's me. I mean, like you said, moms is the first thing that come to mind. They never get enough recognition. They're always there. I mean, just my parents in general, but if it wasn't my mom, because she obviously needs to be recognized more because she's awesome and I love her and I couldn't do it without her. I don't know where I would be without my mom. I don't know. I don't know associate with a lot of people.
I don't either. Like, it's totally
Um,
fine to say your mom again. 'Cause
yeah,
I don't
just
think
my
moms get
mom.
enough recognition,
Yeah.
especially raising teenage
Yeah.
daughters.
Can't imagine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is
Yeah.
all I
Right.
have to
I-
say to that.
I can tell you I was not an easy child to raise,
Mm-mm.
and
None
boy,
of us were.
even an adult, I'm still not an easy adult to raise. Okay,
Yeah.
like, it's hard. I'm sorry, Mom.
right,
You're
same.
appreciated.
They raise strong-willed women, but that cannot be easy
Yes.
Sorry.
when you're,
Yes.
13 and have hormones.
Oh yeah,
Hate
you want
everyone.
everything. Yes, you want everything and hate everything at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh. What does success actually mean to you?
Uh,
8 hours of sleep. 8 hours of
Uninterrupted.
uninterrupted sleep. That is true success right there.
I like that. If I could have 8 hours without waking up in the middle of the night, that'd be great. That'd be amazing.
that's a good one.
I would say the freedom to make decisions without having to ask anyone else or hold back because of some reason like finances.
I like that. Just like being able to do it without having to worry.
Right. So like the freedom to like travel or support someone else or like do all the things that you really love to do without having to question if you can do them because of something so trivial.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I think that's good. A lot of that is like having some financial freedom is great and like being successful, but I'm going to be a mom and just say that keeping my kids alive and not creating shitty humans, honestly,
Yes.
like teaching them to be a better generation than what we have been dealing with, to be honest. So
That's always important. We always want to leave the world better than what we
Mhm.
found it, and raising, this next generation of kids. And some of them,
they're tough.
wow. I mean, like, what is this 6-7 thing? Like, I still don't know. It's been going on for like a year now. And I'm like,
means
6-7.
nothing.
What is this?
I don't think it means anything.
Yeah.
Then that makes it even dumber.
Yeah, I think like skibbity toilet. Like, what is skibbity toilet? Like,
think
what?
it's a
and now
YouTube
it's,
video
and now it's
and
like
then-
a game or something.
I don't know.
was
It's
like, I
awful.
was like, kids are
It's
so
so dumb.
strange these days.
I don't know.
They
I
went
feel
to-
like we were just as strange though.
That's true.
I'm sure we had our
Probably.
own sayings.
But I can say that I never ate a Tide Pod.
I did not eat
Never
a
ate a
Tide Pod
Tide-
either.
Maybe
never tried
did
it.
some other questionable things like make mud pies out of gasoline, but
Right.
never ate a
Wait.
Tide Pod.
Or like, yeah, the
Hold
like
on.
potions that you would mix in your
In the
backyard. It's like,
bathtub, yeah.
Out of gasoline?
Yeah.
Hold
We
on,
weren't,
come
allowed to
back.
play, we weren't allowed to play with the water hose, so we just thought, the gas
The gas
tank.
can.
Yeah,
Because why not?
exactly.
All right.
Water definitely would have been
We're gonna-
safer.
Right?
Just making that mental note.
Gasoline mud pies.
That's a new one for
Yeah.
me.
Now, this is a fun one. What is probably one of the most feral things you have ever done with your best friends?
I cannot say that.
Oh.
Something you're allowed to say, or the craziest thing that you've ever done. Wild.
The PG version of one that I seem to be well known for now is we went skinny dipping in the pool behind my parents' house, which like doesn't sound that crazy, but the pool is in the middle of like the townhomes that all look
So it's
to
like
the
a
pool.
community
Yeah, it's a
pool.
community pool. So yeah, like 4 a.m. and I'm like outside of the pool taking pictures, and then later they're like, "So you were taking the pictures?" So I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "And you were also skinny dipping?" Like,
Sure. Absolutely.
absolutely.
Yes.
Was I clothed during taking the pictures? No. Did I care? No.
You were in the moment. It's fine.
Yeah. Living La Vida Loca, you know?
Absolutely. You only live once. YOLO.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so the only thing that I can think of is when we went on our honeymoon, we went on this excursion to go ziplining in the rainforest. And I'm afraid of heights, and I don't like going fast. And I went ziplining in the rainforest in Ecuador, and so I was like, I've already done this, and I know that I hate this, and I don't want to, but I also don't want my husband to miss out on this. And so I was like, sure, let's do it. And I'm trying so hard. And then I get up like it's my turn to go, and I had a panic attack, like full blown.
Oh no.
It was awful. And so, but I still wanted Ben to go. So I told him, go and I'll be waiting here. Well, our guide that was with us was like, well, do you want to go find a toucan? I said, yes. I went with this
bird, yes.
random guy walking through the rainforest by myself in a country where I don't speak the language. I had no idea where I was. And I was like, that was dumb. That was so
Thinking back on it now, and you're like, why did I do that?
Yes, but I was like, toucan zipline, toucan, absolutely.
Like I've never seen a toucan before. Sold. That's how you get.
I can zip line anywhere.
You can kidnap me easily.
I was gonna say,
Exotic animal. Let's go.
Yes.
if you ever need to kidnap Lacey, you just
Toucan.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, we found stupid toucan though. Found it.
worth it.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
I don't have anything like super crazy or anything, but I don't know. I was pretty tame, but I think one of the funnest things we've done, we went to I'm so sorry. Went to New Orleans with another couple, and we did like swamp tours and stuff, and that was really fun. Like getting to get real close to the alligators and wild pigs and stuff. It was kind of crazy. We went to Key West with them too. We didn't do anything super crazy there, but we did go snorkeling with them. That was lots of
Did y'all see anything like crazy in the water?
fun. I don't really remember doing like necessarily specifically seeing anything, but it was really pretty. I remember that. But it was like right after a hurricane come through, so like we didn't get like the really clear,
Yeah.
pretty
It's
weather.
kinda
Like we
young,
didn't. I was
yeah.
like, dang, it was disappointing. But those 2 trips were lots of fun with them.
That's fun. The last time I went snorkeling, I went with one of my friends, and we went to the jetties over in State Park.
Mm.
It's
And
the best area.
we were
here.
over by the rocks, just like, minding our own business. And we're like maybe like 5 feet apart. And we both see the same marine animal in front of our faces. Okay. This thing, it was a barracuda. And its
There's
teeth,
a lot of them
yes,
right in
and
there.
its teeth were just, he was just
was
a
smiling
teasing
at you.
away. And we got all the water. We looked at each other and we're like, did you? Yep. And we took off.
We're
We're
done.
like, we're not taking any
Nope.
chances.
I saw one when we went to the Bahamas. I saw a barracuda, but I couldn't come up with the name
I couldn't think of
barracuda.
what it was.
And I was like, it's the fish that ate Nemo's mom. And Ben knew what I was talking about too.
Hey,
So, yeah.
that's
There you
fine.
go.
That's
As
how
long
you
as he
know.
knows, right?
Yes.
It's always fine. It's always good to have someone who knows exactly what you're saying without trying to say it.
Yes.
I like that. Okay. This one gets a little personal. What is something that you're still learning to accept about yourself?
Are you gonna answer these questions too? I feel like you should also answer.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I can tell you this. Something I'm still learning to accept about myself is it's okay to be a little bit different. I was always like so worried about like people like judging me and being like, oh, this girl is so weird, blah, blah, blah. I always felt like I tried to like hide my like depression and stuff like that, so it made it worse. So I'm still accepting like the fact that I'm still healing from things that have happened, and it's okay to be yourself. It's still okay to be a little weird.
I like that. Yeah, it's good.
I like-
That's a deep question. Like it's tough.
It makes you think.
Mhm.
I feel like, I don't know, kind of piggybacking on that, like trying to accept that I have ADHD, and I have just always struggled with, I have a broken brain, and I get super frustrated with how come I can't do the things that everybody else finds so simple, like cleaning your room.
Yes.
And so that is something that I'm still learning to, it's there kind of thing. But also accepting the fact that I will never be a size 0 again, and that's okay. And that's okay, because I've always been small, but now I'm a mom, and that's just not a priority anymore. Like being healthy is more of a priority. Like, so it's one of those looking back on pictures from, you know, high school and college, it's like, yeah, I'd love to be that small again. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm proud of what my body was able to do. But I still have those moments where it's like, oh, but it would be really nice to be able to wear that dress again. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one to accept because I'm kind of the same way. You know, I've never been this big. I mean, and realizing we're working on it, but, you know, realizing that before, you know, you're never going to be the same size you were in middle school or high school, like, because you were a child and you have a woman's body now and you just gotta accept that. I think one of the things I'm learning to accept is that I have got to manage my anxiety and I've recently started, you know, getting onto some things and like working through that kind of stuff. But I would just let it go. And I'm like, you know, I know that that's what it is. And I know it's lying to me and I would try and just deal with it myself. But it's okay to be on like, get help and get medication for that kind of
100%.
stuff. And it's made a big difference. And I feel like I can breathe. But I had gotten to the point where there was a couple days for absolutely no reason at all. And there was nothing that would have happened that necessarily triggered it. But I felt like my world was crashing and my chest was tight and I couldn't breathe and I cried for no reason. And I was like, listen, I got to do something because I've let this go on way too long. And I had been on medication before I had Ezra, and then I stopped it when I got pregnant with him, I think. And then, I don't know why, but I just didn't want to be on anything while I was pregnant. And then I never got back onto it. And it's just something that I am realizing, like, I think our lives and the kids' lives and just a little bit better if I could get my crap together and really start to manage that and get the help that I do need with that. And I think just starting to accept that's okay.
Yeah, asking for help is really hard, especially since like last year I never asked for help.
Yeah.
I never asked for it. I crashed out all the time. I was basically forced into help. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't
Sometimes that's
be
what it
happy.
takes.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, it's a lot of tough love. Was I mad, unhappy, pissed off? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I want to like scream and kick and punch a hole in the wall? I did. It happens sometimes, you know. But hey, after, you know, everything happened, I was like very self-aware. I was like, you know, that's crazy work. You know,
Wait a second.
like you
Looking back
belong
on it.
in here, sister girl, and 24 more hours, and you know, you can go back to normal life, but you gotta get help.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I did. So
Sometimes it
But it's
takes a real
hard.
kick in the rear to
yes.
get you started.
Oh yeah, a real reality check.
But I will say,
Definitely.
getting on medication or just like facing the things that you're dealing with is extremely brave. And you should be proud of it instead of embarrassed or nervous about it.
Yeah.
yes.
I feel like people think of it as like a weak thing, like weak-minded, like, oh, anxiety isn't real,
And I think
depression
that's
isn't
just
real.
how our parents had raised us, like with
Yeah.
this like in this generation in general. They like, you know, they didn't believe in therapy and getting
Yeah.
like, mental health is a lie. Like, just suck it up and be fine. Like, and not saying
I'm
that it's
trying.
their fault, but
Well, they just did not have the tools in
they
the
didn't have that
toolbox. They didn't
opportunity.
know.
So,
Yeah.
and a lot of them need that help too.
Oh,
Honestly,
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it. It's hard raising parents these days.
for real.
It takes a lot of vulnerability to accept that something's wrong with you, and it's not even
Like,
something wrong,
yeah,
but you know, that,
Incorrect.
yeah, that some
And
that
that's
there's
the
something
stigma
that's
on
not
it, that there's
perfect.
something
Yeah.
wrong. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, how do I fix this?
Right. When I first found out, like, when I got on my medication, my, like, head was silent and quiet. And my friend was like, yeah, that's normal. I was like, it's normal?
What do you
To, like,
mean?
not hear your thoughts?
Yeah, right.
I was like, what do you mean? I was like, usually I have, like, 1,000 tabs open, like,
Right.
1,000 thoughts going through my head at a time. And you're telling me that it's normal to be quiet? I feel like that's not normal.
The
This
silence
feels
is
weird.
loud when
Yeah.
it's not
It's weird.
typical for you. And it's like,
Yeah.
wait a second, I can function.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah. I feel it's like the chaos feels kind of normal, and the normal feels kind of weird.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. Ooh, This is a good one. Do you think we become who we are because of our choices or because of what happened to us?
Ooh, I have a hot take on this.
Go
Let's hear it.
I watched a video about
Let's
this
go.
recently, and I thought it was super interesting. A lot of people say you are who you are because of what you went through, but this person was saying, I can't remember who it was either. You already were that person because not everybody responds and becomes the same after the same things that you went through. So it's just a way of flipping the script and like taking the power back in your life and being like, I am not a result of the things that have happened to me. I am this
Yeah.
person because that's who I have made myself to be, and these are the decisions that I've made and the reactions that I've had in my life that I've controlled, and that's me, as opposed to like the world has built me by everyone else's influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that's a good
That is
that's a good take
That's a
on
good
that.
one.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's a different perspective.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will usually be like, "Oh, I was raised this way, so that's why I am the way I am." It's like, but
Right.
you don't have to be a product of your environment.
Right.
You can choose to change.
Because
Exactly.
you know that that's not
Yes.
right now.
Right.
It's different if like you're raised that way and you're still oblivious to like the ways that you should actually act, and then then you stay like that. But if you have the knowledge and the power to be able to, learn to be a better person, to do better despite what you've been through, what someone's done to you, how you've been raised, you should adapt to that and want to be better and
I think it's the lazy
better.
and the easy way out to just say,
absolutely.
Yeah.
this is who I am and I'm not changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am this way because I am. So it's like,
Like
saying,
you deal with it.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
saying, oh,
That makes
I'm
it
this
somebody
way
else's
because
problem.
Right.
It's not
yeah.
okay.
It's like saying, oh, I'm this way because I'm a Virgo.
Right.
Shut up.
Gross.
Shut up.
Like
Exactly.
Enough.
it's your life. You have
No.
to take control
Yes.
of your life. Otherwise things will just continue to happen to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you're always just going to be spiraling.
People can't make choices for you. You make your own choices.
Right.
You can choose to go in the direction that leads you to the bad or the direction that leads you to the good. It's never a one-way street. And I feel like a lot of people forget that.
And there's always help out of a bad situation. Someone, you may feel like there's no way out, but there's always somebody, like even if you're homeless and, living on the streets, I know that that's a tough situation, but you see it online. Like, of course, people post it for views and all that stuff, which I don't necessarily agree with.
Yeah.
But there's people out there trying to help and trying to get people in a better space because they have a good heart and they maybe have been in that situation before and know ways out and know how to get them help. And our government's not going to do it. So,
No. And a lot of our homeless are veterans.
yeah.
And the government has basically said, oh, thank you for your service.
Bye.
Here's a nice cardboard box for you.
Here's the street. Hope
Yeah.
you like it.
It's like, thank you.
Yeah.
Makes me want to
Exactly.
sign up,
Yeah.
right?
It's great.
Thank
Right.
God I can't be drafted for the war this time. Been institutionalized.
One of the benefits of being a woman.
Right?
One of the few.
One of the fews of being crazy.
I think something
little bit.
interesting too is that I don't feel like resilience is taught to people. I think that being able to use your resources and come up with a solution and problem solve is not something that is commonly taught or talked about.
Yeah.
And if people were able to understand that from a younger age, they would be able to get out of situations and focus on like creating a life for themselves way easier.
I agree.
'Cause if you don't realize that you even are strong enough or like have the tools to do that, then it's really hard to get out of something
Yeah,
or to like
That's very true.
adjust your mindset or whatever.
What my cheerleading coach always said to us, which kind of like stuck around with me, it's not your body it's not your mind that's tired, it's your body. So if you can do it while you're tired, you can do it when you're fully energized. So even when you're like down and you can't do it, still do it because it'll get you to where you need to go.
Yeah.
So yeah. Ooh, there's so many of them. What is one thing that you hope that these future women will never have to deal with that we may have dealt with? Like, what is something that you hope they never have to go through? I would probably say that the whole men are better or men can do certain things better. Like maybe you can build a truck better than me, but I can still build it. It might not look as great, may not, run as well, but it'll turn on. It'll be built. I can still do it. It just takes a little practice, right?
If you had the same amount of training, you could do it
Yeah,
just
you
as
have
well.
the same resources.
Exactly.
It'd be just as good, if not better.
Right? Like, some guys, they're born with their dads doing things, so they learn at a younger age. We don't. We get yelled at for hold the flashlight. I'm trying. Where do you want me to point it? Still can't hold a flashlight, right? Even at 31 years old.
That's a triggering statement.
Right?
Ma'am. Hold on.
Sorry, my bad. Trigger warning.
Well, calm down.
But yeah, that's one thing. Like, I just want men and women to basically be not like one, like equal or, well, of course we should be equal in some things, but like
A man not being the standard of excellence.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. The man being a standard of excellence. Like, I don't want to have to, lose a job opportunity to someone just because they're a man.
Mm-hmm.
I can do the job just as well. She can do the job just as well. I hope that slowly fades away.
Mm-hmm. Like the assumption that, the doctor's a man, or, these male-dominated jobs is just assume that if you're talking about, I went to the doctor, and you just assume you saw a man or something like that. Just I wish that assumption could kind of deteriorate and not be so dominant.
That every position of power is assumed to be a man.
Yeah. So if we can just...
I mean, that's true. I mean, I'm one of the only 3 females of 10 managers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they expect...
Very
I want to
male-dominated
speak to
field.
the manager, and they expect a man to come up. I mean...
Oh, I've had that. I want to speak to a manager. I am a manager. Well, can I speak to someone different than you?
Or like the owner of a business.
Sure.
Why?
Okay. They're going to tell you the same thing I am, but all right.
Yeah. I want to talk to the owner, and they're going to assume that it's a man.
Mm-hmm.
Just women can do it all. I mean, and I think just that, I don't know if that's necessarily a stereotype, but that assumption that, you're going to be talking to a man, and if it's a woman, they're dismissed. I mean, even if they are in that position, they're just like, oh, well, you're a girl, so whatever.
Yeah.
No matter. I don't know.
Another thing, I want women to be able to say no without getting any kind of, because this happened to me last night at work, and I was just like, wow, this is why women can't say no to men, because they're gonna turn around and be like, oh, you're messed up in the head, blah blah blah. Because this guy asked me for my number. This guy, he's like, hey, can I have your number? I please said no, thank you. And he looked at me, he goes, what the fuck is your problem?
You, sir. You're my
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
And that's why I said no, because you're
Yeah,
gross.
sir, like what? I want you to leave. Get out.
Ew.
Be gone. I'm trying to close.
Get out of my face.
I was trying to leave 15 minutes ago. You're still here. No, you can't have my number. Why? So you can bother me?
Exactly.
All right, read
You
the
know.
question one more time.
I forgot what it was.
Being able to say no without your life being threatened would be really pretty.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be really nice. What is something that you hope that future women don't have to deal with?
Okay, so please stop me before I go on a rant, but I hope that birth control is the answer for everything will go away.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Hold on. I pulled up some women's research before the
Just
show.
medical care in general, man.
So birth control was first approved in 1960, which is not that long ago.
Yeah.
Like that's less than 100 years ago, right? A lot of people don't know this, but it is now classified as a group 1 carcinogen, which is the same as tobacco and alcohol. And yet prescribers, doctors are prescribing it as a blanket
For
solution.
everything.
Like 14.
For,
I
for you know, irregularity, whatever. But also they're like, oh, you know, like acne, birth control.
Right.
Like all the things. It's
Mood
like,
swings, birth control.
Yes. And it's like,
Because
no.
that doesn't cause more mood
Right.
swings, but okay.
Right?
But then, like, because, I mean, at least me, it was like everybody was on birth control for one reason or another. And now everybody my age is having fertility struggles. And it's like, huh, I wonder why.
Yeah. Well, it's only, I mean, we really haven't had a full generation of women that have been on birth control that we've been able to study the full effects of a lifetime on birth control. You know, like
Yeah.
there, and obviously it's not as good for you as people say that it is. So
It's horrible. You're just putting tons of unknown chemicals in your body.
yeah.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, I do that to balance the chemicals up here, but you know,
They have more.
But that's your choice.
yeah,
studies
that's,
than
this,
birth
I
control
need
do.
those chemicals.
Yeah.
Okay, these need to be good. The other ones, you know, they can just be
Not so
gone.
much.
You can do without it.
Yeah, and like we talked about the IUD without even like pain medication, just
yeah.
like stuff like that. They just assume that we can handle it.
Yeah.
Even if
Women's
it's
care.
excruciating, they're like, "Oh, I'm almost done. It's just a pinch. You're fine," and that's all you get. And they don't. I don't
People
know.
literally pass out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I've read so many horror stories of getting
Yeah.
IUDs.
So
It's
just
really
like
terrifying.
medical care
Yeah.
in general to like actually believe women and to do
Oh.
more studies on things for women. Because like wasn't it like tampons until like 2 years ago they didn't test it with actual blood.
Yeah, and a lot of them have lead
Yeah.
and other chemicals in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they have
Yeah.
horrible chemicals in them as well. So they have
Yeah.
more natural ones now, thank goodness. But and you know, there's more options than there ever has been with like cups and stuff. But like, just do more testing for things that are made for women and test medications on women, and because our bodies do so much differently than a man's does.
Yeah.
And a lot of the things are only tested for men, and then
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, girls could take them too, and but they don't have any of like research on what it'll do to our bodies.
Yeah. Most
Because they're
research,
different,
even for drugs that are specifically for women, are conducted on male cells.
Yeah.
Which is super stupid.
the
but
logic in
it's
that
because
is-
the hormones in women's cells make it harder to do a study on because there's a lot of hormone fluctuations.
But
and
that's-
so it's harder to control the study. But it's like
What
that's
we need
the
to
point.
know about, right? Because our bodies do that,
We
so
need
we
to
need to
know.
know
Right.
what happens when that happens. So
It's like, I'm sorry it makes it more difficult for you, but like let's
is that why they say that we're difficult? Just have that blanket
knows?
statement.
Yeah.
Women are just
difficult.
difficult.
Women are
Like,
difficult.
thanks.
Are we
Appreciate
difficult
it.
or are we just challenging you and you don't like to be challenged?
Oh my God, you have to
Exactly.
use your brain. I'm so sorry.
Like, I'm sorry, doctor. You went to, medical school to tell me.
For real.
I came to you to tell me what's wrong, not to tell me, oh, it's probably period cramps. Sir,
Well,
if you look at my chart, I'm used to blockages.
You'll
Come
be
on
fine.
now. Right?
It's just your hormones.
Here's some Midol. You'll be fine. Excuse me?
Awful. This is real life stuff, Drew. You're over there laughing.
What Ben said,
Oh,
When I was a lady, I never took birth control.
that's her.
I love you, babe. I love you, babe.
Wait, what?
I was like, what?
That was smart. It probably didn't mess with your hormones, Ben.
Right. I'm glad you never had to go through that.
Don't do it. Don't
what's it
start
like
now.
being married to a 4? I'm sure it's interesting.
It's a challenge,
No,
I'm
I
sure.
like I know it sounds so cliche, but I seriously married my best friend. I really did. With that being said, being a 4 is like it's a struggle. It's more of a struggle for him than it is me, but Okay, so do you know about the Enneagram?
I know of it, but I don't know like all the descriptions.
Okay, so he's an Enneagram 4. He's the individualist. And so they are the hardest to understand, but they get frustrated because they feel misunderstood all the time. It's like, well, if you wouldn't be so hard to understand, then this would not be a problem. But yeah, so being married to a 4, it does get tricky. But it's never boring. It's never boring with him. But it's like, I don't know, because it's funny because it's like when I finally have him pegged on like, oh, he definitely wants like a key lime pie for his birthday. He's like, no, I don't like key lime pie anymore. I really want, like this other. And I'm just like, but like, so I just get really frustrated with things like that, where it's like I right when I think I've got him figured out, like he'll switch gears, and it's just like, yeah, but I know I do love him. I really do. So God knew what he was doing when he made Ben. So
Oh, I like that. I love that. Michaela, what's it like being married to a storyteller who loves every tiny little detail?
I've learned to have a lot of patience. I think I've always been a decently patient person, but I definitely have exercised patience with that. But I've also had to learn to be like not cut it down, but be like, I love you, and this is so important, and I know this matters to you, but like at this moment, I don't have the capacity to listen to 10 minutes of this story, so I need you to like dial it in for me, right? Because like I need the Reader's Digest version.
I need a
because-
short version,
yeah,
the Cliff
I
Notes.
I need the Cliff Notes because I don't need to know every single detail of everything that happened, but I'm sure that there's something important that you want me to know about this. So that's what I want you to tell me.
Rachel, what's it like being married to someone who wants to start a new business every other week?
It keeps me on my toes, that's for sure. And I'm supportive in all things that make him happy. So,
That's good.
it's fine.
That's good.
Something's going to click eventually, right?
Yeah, and she's like, he's draining my bank account. Pick a hobby
I
already.
know.
At least he doesn't do softball anymore. That was an expensive hobby.
That'll cause a divorce. That's fine. I mean, he's fully
expensive
aware
hobby.
based off of,
You're fully retired. Your knees
Okay.
can't take it
No,
anymore.
we're
Neither can your
done.
wife.
yeah, I can't do it again. No, he does. I think that's his ADHD in him. He just is always striving and looking for something new to grab his attention, because it's either fishing. He'll like really get into fishing for a
Mhm.
long time, and then he really got into softball, and then he really got into golf, and then
Like a
he's-
hyper fixation.
yeah, oh yeah, that's what he does. And then, he's hyperfixating on. I don't think this is a hyperfixation though. This is something that he's really passionate about and
Yeah.
always has been, and he just likes to talk.
He
And-
is a yapper.
He's a yep.
In the background.
And if there's any opportunity for him to yap to some people that really get him and are happy with listening
By the
to
way,
him,
Lacey, we're out of
then
milk.
thanks, babe.
yeah. I'm glad he can do it here, because I don't talk back as much as he would like, probably. I'm a listener, and when I talk to him, he's already moved on to something else, so it's fine. But
Kyle, listen
I'm
to your wife more.
I'm
Yeah.
accepting of. I just can't talk to him when he's doing something else, and I've accepted that as well. And it's very frustrating to me, because I will forget what I'm trying to tell you if you're not listening to me. But I have to pause myself while he's texting or doing something until he's can like actually focus on me, and then I can talk to him. But I've accepted this, and it's fine. But it's just how it is. But his his entrepreneurship is inspiring in a way, because he's always looking for new ways to get into something that he loves and find he's passionate about things, and I think that's a great quality about him.
One thing about Kyle, he's never going to be bored.
And you're never gonna be bored when you're with
No.
him either, and that's
Nope.
he will keep you guessing, or if there's an awkward silence, he'll just fart and then you'll die.
Oh my
So-
god.
And
And then
thankfully,
everyone
he's-
will be silent because they'll be like,
And they're choking. It's like
Yeah.
driving past that
you
paper
know,
mill.
he started.
It's like-
yeah, it's awful. He started a
Me all the way
probiotic,
through.
and it's really helped a lot. To be honest, he doesn't fart nearly as much as he used to. But
Cut back on the Taco Bell sound.
yeah, I think so. I love you and your farts. Okay. No.
Not everyone can handle being married to a songwriting, podcasting baller.
Oh, a baller. Okay. That's why I'm the lucky one, right?
All right. So we're
I'm
coming
very
to the
lucky.
part of the show that we like to do is gratitude. Show a little gratitude for the week. So I'll go, whoever wants to go first. What are y'all thankful for this week? What are you grateful for? Tell me something good.
You guys should add that little soundbite in. I think
What is that?
would be
Isn't that
great.
from like Island 106 or something like that?
You know, it might be. I don't know if it's from an actual song or not, but you should steal it and
Right.
just play it right there. It'd be a vibe.
Write that down.
That's a good idea.
I said clipping that.
Right?
We could just record you singing it. And it'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Ooh. Ooh.
Just play that every time.
I think I'm grateful this week for my health. Something that you don't think about when you're a kid. And when you get older, you realize how important it is like, if you don't have good health, you really don't have anything. You can be amazing at so many things, but if you are not healthy, you can't do those things. And so having good health is just something that I'm really grateful for.
Yeah.
I can agree on that. Last week I was fighting for my life. And Kyle's he's like, just stay home and rest. Like, thank God. I don't
Bring
know.
that funk up in
I don't know what has been going on for me, with me, the past month.
here.
But it was trying to kill me.
Mhm.
It was trying to kill me. But I'm thankful it's all over with.
And you take it for
Yeah.
granted until it's
Mhm.
like,
Until you're
Yeah.
really on your bed and you can't move. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, I miss being healthy.
you
You're
get a
sick.
I
stuffy
want to go
nose
back
and
to
you're like,
work.
I just want to be able to breathe.
Or you've
Right?
broken a bone, or like
Mhm.
you've
Yeah, and
Yeah,
all
or you
that
have
can
some
change in
kinda
an
illness.
instant. So
Yeah.
being
Mhm.
grateful for it is great. That's a good idea.
Rachel?
Okay. I have a lot to be grateful for, but obviously I'm grateful for Kyle and just, everything that he does to
Drew's mad that I didn't say I was grateful for him.
It's fine. I'm going to do two things. So, he does to help, keep things running smoothly through the house. And we would not be functioning well if it weren't for him, especially in the mornings, because I don't know how these kids would get to school if it weren't for him. Because I can get up out of bed, but I don't like to get up out of bed. And so getting up early has been helpful for both of us, to be honest, that I'm already awake when it's time to get up. Otherwise, I'll lay in bed until it's like 10 minutes till we got to go. And I'm like, okay, I got to do stuff. I'm sorry. Just a tired girl. But I'm also really want to say I'm grateful for Whitney and Nicole, the girls that I work with, and we share an office. It's just been... Work has been really tough recently, and just with busy and, parents are so impatient and everything is an emergency and has to be done now. And it doesn't matter if you're working on 7 things at once, you need to drop everything and do what you have to for my kid. And then it's just complicated thing after complicated thing. And then we're, short in different places, and one of us has been out, and then others have been out. And so we've just been kind of rotating through the office. And this week really has been the first week in a little bit that the 3 of us have been all together just based on other things. So, and we work so well together, and I'm very grateful to have a good support group at work there that we can, really get things done. And, they're some of my best friends, and I feel like, we share everything together, and I can confide in them. And I'm grateful to have that type of work balance.
Yeah, that's good to have at work,
Mhm.
especially since work can be stressful
Yeah.
and a drag sometimes. Having having people at work is good.
Mhm.
I like that.
They're my people.
Um,
That's right, girl.
so I mean, I'm grateful for my 4. I'm grateful for my husband. I really am. Just the season that we're in, it does take that intentionality.
Mhm.
And I feel like he has been really great at that lately, and making so much effort to spend time together and to have good conversations and taking care of the girl and all the things. And so he's just been, and we're potty training right now. We're potty training. So it is a super fun season right now. And so he has been so great with all of that. But also, I am thankful for my mom friends. And it's not that like I don't like women that are not moms. It's not that at all. It's that the moms that like they've been moms longer than me.
They get it.
Yes. And like they've been in the trenches and they get it, and they are so encouraging, and they're just like, okay, just get through this, and and it's just they're so wonderful and so supportive, and I've always struggled to be friends with girls, and so right now I feel like I'm like, for the first time, I'm like, I have girlfriends. This is awesome. And I'm really, really thankful. Do you watch Bluey? Oh, something you watch
Yes,
Bluey. Okay.
of
Okay.
course.
So the baby race episode where Coco's mom comes over and says, "You're doing great."
Oh, yeah.
I cry every time. But like, those are the moms that I have in my life right now that are like, hey, like, I know this is hard, but you're doing great. Like,
so
you're
important.
yeah.
That's what
so
you need, yeah.
important.
I feel like not every mom has that either, because there's some cliques out there that are very kind of catty.
Mhm.
Like, well, like, I'm better than you, and I know what I'm doing, and like I've heard of those kinds of moms too. So
Yeah.
it's really
Mhm.
great that you have.
Yeah, you
that
can run
village.
into that, but
It's good to have that support system.
Yeah.
And you definitely will always have the moms, but my child never. Said that. And
He
it's
would
like,
never.
He would never. And it's
It's
like-
just